my scrappy life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Simple Stories Sundays, where we all come together and we use a collection of a Simple Stories product. So I am going, excuse me, to be working with my family photos, and it's just my husband and I, and it's the Simple Life from Simple Stories. Now, we all get these, I feel like, what do we do with these pages? A lot of people will cut them up, they'll do things. I want to try to keep this together, and I'm going to put these out, and we're going to see how I can make this be my background piece. Obviously, I'm going to go on camera and cut those out just so you can see how I'm doing them. And then we're going to try to make these look like they are part of the reason why my background. So let's I really don't have a direction other than kind of the way I'm going with this. So this process is going to be very different for me because normally I come into these videos and I know what I'm going to do. But I know that I want to use this paper because I want to show you guys how we're going to do it. Obviously, I am a guest designer for Spiegel Mom Scraps as well. And I think if I go through these, the ones that I got provided, I think, well, not that one. Let me see. That one's too much. This one, this cranberry one would work. That would be a nice color to bring in with the color tones that are there. This is too soft. I could do the blacks. I don't want to use those again. We could bring in some softy color. So I'm going to leave these three out, and we're going to kind of see how I can play off and use those as part of my layout as well. Obviously, with Spiegel Mom Scraps, you go to their website, and they've got bundles and pre-orders and all of that stuff. And I can tell you that because I was part of their design team a while ago, a couple years ago, I have a code that is called Miranda 15 that saves you 15% off, and it still works. Jody never turned it off. So with that being said, you could definitely go and get some Spiegel Mom Scraps. I will drop it down below. I'm going to make these work as well. I think the greens here would work because I like the greens. The creamy colored ones are in there. I do like that color, but I also like the softness of this because there are color tones like here that we could pull in, and there's some different color tones there. So let's kind of see what I can do. Let's see where this will take us. Okay, so I am working on getting those pieces in the middle taken care of and out, and I am going to use this paper all the way through. I think that you guys will enjoy the process of how to be able to work these tags without breaking them completely apart, or just using them in general instead of having them left in your stash, because that tends to be what happens to me. And then I don't use them, or they get donated, something of this sort. So after I got all those pieces done, I went in and distressed every piece, because you guys know that I am a distressed queen at this point. And so I take just the scissors in the middle to get those pieces distressed in there so that everything is distressed. And then what I made this look even what I feel 100 times better is I do my distressing, and then I back with the distress oxides on the background, but then I come in with my doodling pen, and you'll see how I do that. So the reason why I did the paper or the pencil markings was so that I knew where to put this at, because what's the point of putting mixed media down if you're not going to see it? So it was just easier just to do as what I was doing here. And this blue really pops off the page because I like the fact that this color tone that I'm using is a very much muted collection. Yes, it's got some greens in it, but it's still very muted, so it works out well to pull in pretty much any color you want, as long as it matches to what you're wanting to do. So I am following the sketch that is from one of my sketchbooks up on top. It is 3 photos and then my background paper with 2 strips on the side. So I am doing that, and I'm cutting and getting them all ready to go. And then before I put them down, I kind of wanted to lay it out, and it works wonderful. So then here, this is what I said I was coming in with the doodling. I transposed or transformed these tags into like tags put together. So it works out actually really, really well. Make sure that you go check out everybody. Make sure you go check out Speakle Mom Scraps as well, because I did end up using 2 of the collections, which is Inky Dinky Doo and Cranberry Bliss. I will link all of their information down below. I will link also down below everybody that is participating in the Simple Stories Hop that is on Saturdays. The 4th Saturday of every month, we come together and use, you know, like I said, a simple story collection. Now, the month of March for me has been a whole heap a lot of mess. And between, if you have not followed me on social media, my dog was the wrench, or the cork in the wrench, or the kink in the wrench, however you want to look at it. He ended up getting attacked by a dog, so then that threw in all of that mess. And then we did have the schedule of my husband's surgery, but because of Asher's stuff going on, it just threw everything out of whack. So I'm getting it all caught back up. Yay, I'm so excited. And I am filming this weekend. I don't have nothing else to do. My kids are in the middle of GMAS training, which is our state testing. So we have been hitting it hard. My kids are irritated by me at this point because I've been throwing it down their throats that they've got to get this test down, because they're not going to fail on my watch. Or at least I hope not. But I'm just going back and I'm using the papers, except for this green one. I wanted something a little bit darker to go behind there, behind 2 of the photos. And see how well this turned out. Now, I do understand that as I was placing these down, yes, of course, the middle pieces, I did all that work and then you don't really see it, but how was I supposed to know? You know, this was one of those papers that I wasn't really sure how it was going to turn out, but it turned out amazing. I just love it. And then I go in and I add just a little bit of this blue behind the raised one that I put foam tape on. The rest of them I did not. So there is my title, and then I come out with this sticker that is scalloped at the bottom, and that's going to be like my shelf that the title is going to sit on. And then I use the rest down below just to add, just to kind of have it in 3 spots. Make sure that you go hit the like and subscribe button to my channel. I would love to have you. If you are coming from one of the other subscribers and you're not a subscriber of mine, I would love to have you as well. I am over 3,300 subscribers, and I would love to get to 4,000, and so I'm super duper on my way to be where I need to be to get that 4,000. And then obviously you guys know my giveaways are amazing. Now I'm just going in and embellishing. This is where I'm just adding little bits and pieces. I'm looking to see what would work, what wouldn't work, what I would like to see, what I wouldn't like to see. So I take this little sticker and I pop it up on some foam tape just to add a little bit more dimension there. And I want to just say, full disclaimer, sorry for my voice. Allergy season, ugh. So I'm just going in and adding just little bits and bobs of embellishments that I would like to add in there. And then here, this is where I come in with the sequence. Now the sequence is going to be, like I say, Cranberry Bliss and Inky Dinky Doo. I feel like adding that blue and that cranberry color into the layout actually adds just a little extra pizzazz to this because our color tones are browns, whites, and greens, which is why I love this collection, especially for my husband's and my photos. So yeah, I am pretty much done. Make sure you go like and subscribe to everybody. Go check everybody else out. All of the information will be linked down below. The last thing that I do is I do come in with splatters from Shimmer's Paints, which is a Vibes, and it's called Glorious Day. I will leave you with that. The still shots are coming out. Make sure you like and subscribe. Stay safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.